Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. We're playing the .25 release tournament, and last episode we barely crawled our way down to Dungeon 5, playing with my usual extreme, what's a good synonym for slowness? I don't like this guy very much. There's a good word for like over caution, and it's not even really caution because some of it's just, I don't know. I still make sloppy plays when I'm doing the stuff that's supposed to be so that Auto Explore doesn't make sloppy plays for me. But I don't know, at least I'm like sort of in control of my actions here. A store? I love stores. What do you got for me? Well, I want to know about this. I want to buy this. Oh my god. I wouldn't mind having a scroll of fear, but it's more important to me to just like learn what a scroll is and gain a wand of acid. And I'll put this on my shopping list, I guess. The rest I don't really want. There are probably more shops on this store. I guess I could have waited, yeah. A hound, huh? I don't know. I'll try casting this and see what happens. It didn't work. Try again. Alright, it worked, and I'm confused. I wasn't sure if that was supposed to happen. But the good news is I can't be healed by these anyway, so they're like pretty low value to me. I just stood in the cloud some more like an idiot. Alright, this has maybe not been my proudest moment. But that's kind of like, well, I won't go so far as to say that's what combat is supposed to look like as a wizard, but aside from the confusing myself, I hear tremor stones are pretty good, but also you can blow yourself up with them. Wow, there's a lot of good stuff here. I want all of those. I don't really want to mess with tremor stones. I don't know how they work. I'm not going to try them out on a game, like the only game that I'm trying to record. I don't really want to like blow myself up. If we're going to play like 30 games, sure, try a tremor stone, die, see what happens. I mean, okay, there's a book, I guess. Probably don't want a ruined greatsword. And identify this set of emerald potions. Well, we don't need those. Oh, I'm back to where I started. I don't know. Auto Explorer, take me away. Yeah. 2 ogres, but they're both behind the glass, right? Yeah. Okay, so there's this ghost vault trying to tempt me. But there's just absolutely no way I'm going in there. That's a death trap. Just for I do think it's cool that they made the ghosts vaults like this so you can see what reward you're getting. And choose whether to engage with them. I feel like usually that means the obvious answer is don't engage with them. Like, if I go in there, I'm 1,000,000% dead, and what I get is 18 gold and a scroll. Are you kidding me? An ice beast. I actually don't really have anything to deal with that, so let's just leave it alone. Crimson Imps are very easy to deal with. You just like let them blink away from you. Just come upstairs with me, please. I don't know, and I'll tab him and he died. That's that wasn't really my plan. I was planning to let him blink away from me and then go back downstairs, but I'll take it. Another ice beast? No, wait. There we go. That's how you set an exclusion. I thought that the Crimson Imp's poison resistance would make my weapon not really do that much, but apparently it was fine. Oh boy. Lork the Orc, huh? I mean, it would obviously be some good experience if we could successfully kill Blork, and, you know, I have a ring of stealth and a dagger. I could conceivably get a good shot in. Likewise, I have Mephitic Cloud, but as we saw, that only sometimes works. What does Blork cast again? How do I do that? There we go. Can I see invisible? I don't remember. I feel like Vinestalkers can see invisible. I guess this is the screen to look at? No, apparently not. So if he became invisible, I would have a pretty nasty time of things. Yeah, I think that this is just something that it's not worth fighting over. Alright, an adder, I guess I can handle. Sky beasts everywhere. What's going on over here? Is there some... It doesn't look like there's any special vault. They're not arranged in an interesting way. There just happen to be a bunch of them. Yeah, alright. Well, let's get going. Right, I visited all the shops here. Assorted antiques. What was there again? Okay. Yeah, I've been to all of them. Okay. Alright, let's maybe stop auto-exploring. Alright, I can't deal with that. Let's try a different staircase. Oh, that one just goes right there, huh? Okay, we'll go here. Yeah, so there's this bug that has been present for a long time, but seems like maybe it's becoming more common recently, where you sometimes get like a small piece of a nearby floor of a floor you're not currently on. You get line of sight on it. I do actually know how to reproduce that, and in principle could exploit it to map a floor that I'm not on. But I'm not going to do that, nor am I going to tell you how to reproduce it, and you shouldn't. It would be nice if we could fix it, but I don't know. Nobody has really looked. I don't know. I looked at it like years ago, but I thought it was much harder to reproduce than it is now. Whether I was right and it got easier to reproduce, or whether it was always easy and I just didn't realize it. Anyway, it didn't really seem like a high priority. And I tried, as I recall, to figure out how to fix it. But I can't find any notes that I took of that time, so if I did find out, it's been completely lost to the mists of history. Alright, we got him confused finally. Yeah, see, that sort of what the combat's supposed to look like. But Mephitic Cloud is very loud. So you want to back away after using it for sure. Where to? This way? Anyway, I don't know. Players complain about the new players, I should say, complain about the Wizard's spellbook because it doesn't have enough spells to carry you through lair, basically, right? There's no high-end damage spells in it. And I'm like, yeah, that's not what the Wizard class does. I'm obviously not fighting these whites. Get me out of here. Although I'm sort of running out of safe ways to explore here. I guess I could try going this way. Okay, well, we have to explore this from downstairs, huh? Oh, I can go this way. All right. These dang necrophages. I don't yet have enough proficiency with a dagger to kill them without relying on the venom effect, I don't think. And I don't have any spells that do much of anything. Could I get one? Oops, wrong button. Like, slow and call imp? Actually, are necrophages dumb enough to walk into flame? I'm not sure. They might be. Let's go ahead and memorize Conjure Flame. Even if it isn't effective on necrophages, assigned to D. I thought I had my RC file set up to like choose better letters for stuff. I think it chooses. I think it prefers C, but I already have Mephitic Cloud on C. But I would have thought. Let's go look at my RC file. Don't I have default assignments for some spells? I guess not Conjure Flame, huh? Spell slot, there we are. Alright, well, let's add one, I guess. What are these sections about? Why? I don't know why I put them. Wow, I still have disjunction in here. Amazing. So we'll Conjure Flame, put it on F. Failing that, put it on C. Otherwise F. I don't know. Doesn't super matter. Of course, that hasn't changed what it's assigned to in this game, but in future games, it will. It is intelligent. So I think it probably will not choose to step in flame. All right, I'll train Conjurations a bit more because I would like both Conjure Flame and oh my god, these guys. Both Conjure Flame and Mephitic Cloud to be more reliable. God, their weapons are nuts. Maybe I'm just gonna leave. Wow, it even warns you about wands now, huh? That's nice. Yeah, well, Sigmund we're definitely not messing with. In fact, I want to find a different downstairs so I don't have to come up one that's near him. I can't get to any? I see. There's one here. Well, I guess what and the other one is here. We just connected the other two upstairs, so I should head to an upstairs. Oh my god, I can't believe I pressed go upstairs instead of picking a stair. At least it picked the right one. Oh, I just want to find any other downstairs here, right? Yeah. could do some more exploring on this floor. I'm far away from Sigmund, but like, actually, let's just remind ourselves that Sigmund's around. Scroll of Fear and a lead wand. A wand of digging, okay. Some identify, which I'll use on this. Potions of flight, okay. I think that's enough. Let's not push my luck by exploring any more on this floor with many dangerous foes. Whew! Thank goodness for stealth, huh? That's why stealth is so good in the early game. That's why I'm happy to have found a ring of stealth. Right, that's just like a whole thing we don't have to worry about, which might have been a lethal situation otherwise. Or at least require like some careful resource management on the stairs or whatever. Oh, I can, yeah, whatever. Yeah, zombies will walk on it. Zombies and skeletons, so. We already had bite, didn't we? I don't know what it means that our teeth are better. We have like a more powerful bite, I guess. More shops. Lightning Rod's good. Wand of Acid's obviously fine. I'd love Ice Blast. In fact, just give me that now. Oh man, I can barely see that blue font. Now, a Sky Beast, I believe we can handle. Ice Beasts are a bigger problem. But these guys can be poisoned. So, I don't know. And they don't have as much armor as an Ice Beast, I believe, so Magic Dart is kind of better against them too. Yeah, just walk away and let him get poisoned to death. No sense tangling with a... Ooh. I don't really want to mess with a closet. No sense tangling with an invisible enemy who's about to die. Just let it die. A little bit close to the orcs for my taste. The Null might wake them up. I just want to get those down out of the red. I don't remember what can happen to me. I assume it's some sort of... does some damage to me. Where does this go? It goes here. I'd like to be able to Mephitic Cloud them, but that would probably wake up the orcs, so I'm not going to do that. Of course, the one with the halberd is the one in front. Alright, let's just null him some, or Magic Dart him some more. Okay. And then go upstairs. It opens the door? I didn't know that was allowed. Oh, it didn't work, huh? Yeah. Smothered the flame, right. Alright, let's just attack him. What does "you feel terrible" mean? It's like, oh, I'm immune to rot, aren't I? Yeah, okay. So I think another species would have rotted from that attack. But that doesn't happen to Vine Stalkers. Alright, let's explore over this way. Nothing there. Oh, did the gnolls wake them up anyway? Seems like they did. So now I've got a fire in between us. Although not, it must be said, a very impressive fire. Alright, enough that I could kill the orc and get out of here. Just heading up this way to rest. I'm going to go back and fight the wizard one-on-one. Assuming I can find him. I feel like pretty soon I should have some fighting and some dodging, maybe? Since we're doing okay in terms of damage, and I just want to... What is this? Oh, right, yeah. We're doing okay in terms of damage, and I just want to make sure that I don't get, like, one shot or otherwise iced. Ugh, yeah, like an orc priest is nasty. But I want to get like my main kill dudes. I want it to become yeah, I think I can actually clear these exclusions. These must be the orcs we ran into earlier. So they're not there anymore. I want to get my main kill dudes to become the Mephitic Cloud nonsense, which means I want both for the spell to be more reliable and to be able to do more damage with the dagger. I seem to have lost the Orc Priest, which I guess is fine with me. Pull him back here, I guess. I don't really know why. I guess there's a passageway here is why, maybe? There's an Orc Priest. Okay, well, I don't like that. Oh, and a Whip of Electrocution. What is that capital I? Did I think I might have changed one of the glyphs for clouds so that one of them is a capital I or something? Because I don't think there should be anything invisible here. No, it says it engulfs something but does no damage. Was there an orc wizard around? Yes, okay. Alright, I have a Wand of Acid if I need it. But I think for now I'll just tab the wizard. I want the priest to walk into the noxious fumes. They're refusing to do so. Okay, well, in that case, I'll bring the fumes to you, my friends. It worked. Okay, cool. So that really, gosh, a Whip of Electrocution. Well, no. We've already put some training into daggers. And a whip is just not that great a weapon anyway. Fetos Altar? Yep. That's how you want combats to go as a wizard. I can finally say that. I finally had a single combat go right. Oh, I forgot about the closet, you idiot. He's like immune to everything, right? Oh, don't look at the iguana. Yeah. I really don't want to be here. Is it fast or anything? I don't think so, right? It is. Alright, definitely want to get out of here. It's not working. I mean, it's resistant to fire, but it's still going to be pretty unhappy if it walks into this flame. So I think I'll just bop it with some darts, and if it walks in, you know, great. All right. Where? Oh, it left. Alright, we're at 2 stars. We have minor destruction, which is like, that's cool, I guess. Doesn't even cost piety, which is like insane. But right now, I don't need more ways to do damage. Oh, can I get a stab? Oh, I can. Yeah, so I'm not going to train invocations right now. Oh my goodness. I was going to try to stab this necrophage, but I don't really want to deal with a wyvern. I mean, do I though? I don't think so. That's just like, if this combat goes well, it's easy, right? I just hit them with like a mephitic cloud, I stab them all, and I get a bunch of XP for free. But it might not go well. And if it doesn't, it's really like not very easy to recover. If I run out of mana, I'm sort of dead, aren't I? Well, maybe not. I have a scroll. I have scrolls of fear. I have some wands, right? Ice Blast, Acid. Yeah, so I could try and take this risk. The idea being that it's a high payoff and I have a backup if it doesn't work. Okay, well, it didn't work. And I don't have a good way to actually get the wyvern in my mephitic, do I? Well, that was good enough, I guess. I'd like to kill the wyvern before I go. And then run away from the rest of this. Fight the necrophage upstairs, where I don't have any serious issues going on. Okay, more strength, I guess. Yeah, and then I can just blender those orcs. So have I gotten any messages about where... No, I haven't. Okay. Where the ossuary is. Very distant. Okay, so we've got that snapshot saved. I really like that, by the way, because something that's kind of fun to do is go look at your old morgue files and, like, I don't know. I kind of picked up the habit of, I saw some players, like, leaving messages, which I assume they often do for, like, you know, in web tiles, right? People are spectating or whatever. And you can, like, see conversation kinds of messages, but there's also just, like, I don't know. That's still very distant from there. Fine. There's also, you can, like, leave messages as a conversation to yourself, right? Ooh, this looks like an ossuary. Yeah. All right, I'll check out the shop first. Give me a potion of invisibility. Potion of stabbing. That's actually not insane. with our dagger and Mephitic. Anyway, so I sort of got in the habit of like leaving myself messages. Okay, so it's warning me there'll be wraiths, huh? I'm not really prepared to deal with wraiths, am I? No, not really. And so it's nice to have those messages attached to like a screenshot. Like if you see a message that says "yikes" in a morgue, you're like, wonder what that means. But if you could actually see the screenshot of it, I don't know, that might tell you something. I'm just not sure if I should go into this vault at all, because I don't really have anything that kills wraiths. I'm just gonna leave, right? Yeah. Well, I could kill this. Just like Conjure Flame is good enough, right? Close the door, let a couple of them get closer. Okay, I wasn't sure how Conjure Flame worked there. But see, like, undead are pretty easy to take care of. Or like basic undead, right? We call them derived undead because they're derived from an existing monster. They're like just a slight variation. This is a skeleton, but it's like it takes some of its stats from kobolds, so it's derived from a kobold. I guess I do have one thing that can kill wraiths. I haven't really trained it very much. Let's see what it does, actually. It only costs HP. There you go. I don't know what happened. Great. Oh, it doesn't reach that far. Yeah, I mean, a puff of flame. It's not exactly top-notch for dealing with wraiths. And I don't need help dealing with mummies. I don't know, are there not actually any wraiths at the end of all this? Because if not, I would be totally fine. But I feel like there are. Maybe through here? Alright, there's an exit here, so I should be okay to explore a bit. And if I run into problems, I can just bounce. So this looks like the main reward chamber here, presumably with wraiths in it. And there's just more chaff around the edges guarding all the exits. Okay. One wraith? Or is there more than one? Just looks like one. Here's an ordinary door. Does he not know how to get out? He's too stupid to come get me? Interesting. No, that's not how that works. Okay. I didn't really think I would blink into here. I don't like this very much. I want to get to a spot where like a blink will take me somewhere safer. Not somewhere more dangerous. Like this didn't really work. Of course, as soon as I get a gap, now I'm starving. Hilarious. Right, that's enough of a gap that if I want to, I can run away. There's some good stuff here, though. I should probably expend some resources taking care of this guy. Oh, acid. Wow. What do you mean seems to be corroded for longer? The glob of acid hit him twice? What is it? Sticky acid? Well, thanks for the help, Mokleb. Stone arrow. Oh my god. I'll take it. Good work, Mokleb. Oh, right. It even filters useless items now. Cool. Sky Beast should be no problem. We'll just tab it once it gets close. Try to stab the jelly. Got it. What, a flail? Who died here? Alright, I'm just gonna like, oh, whoops, I meant to walk away. There you go, I'm just gonna leave this here. Stab? Got him. Lesser Servant, that's pretty strong. Alright, Short Blades of 7 is actually good enough that I can, like, kind of relax it. And likewise, my Conjurations are doing pretty well, so just give me a bunch of fighting and dodging, please. Although, you know, like, maybe some Invocations would be good, but no, I need defenses for now. As we saw recently with that Wraith, we have no trouble defeating enemies if we can like live through them, right? So I just need a little bit more of like live through stuff juice. I don't like this adder. The idea with that blink there is just to make room for a Conjure Flame, although, you know, would have been even better to go with Mephitic. Let's just do both. Get him to wander into the fire, hopefully, right? Yeah, he'll probably just bleed to death now. Or poison to death, I guess. I was like, where did I get all this healing from? I bit the ogre and drained I got all my MP back to full just from that one stab. That's kind of like what Vinestalkers are good at. Killer Bee zombie. You know, normally, I don't know. I tried to get it with Conjure Flame because it's dumb enough to walk in, but then I messed it up. And the second cast was basically guaranteed to fail, but I just did it anyway and wasted a turn and some MP, whatever. Definitely not swapping my poison for protection. Ooh, 4 potions of might, huh? Oh, this must be Orc, I guess. What was that? Okay, nothing special. I just want to kill this hound so I can get more Mephitic in there. Right? Like, how can you see this and say wizard doesn't have enough damage spells? Mephitic Cloud is a damage spell. You can't use it when you're like right up in someone's face, which is, you know, that's definitely an issue. Where's the Orc Warrior? In the back there. I don't know, we seem to be doing just fine at like tabbing dudes, right? Like, why am I even bothering with Mephitic Cloud? Well, that's why, I guess. He's very poisoned, though, yeah. Let's just leave them a little... Oops. Wrong button there. I meant to do a Mephitic. Oh, this is exactly the wrong time to run into a warg, huh? Oh, they're resistant to poison, right? Yeah. Even worse. Oh no! Get me out of here. Yeah, this is a disaster that I've created for myself. I spent all my MP on like just making those orcs even less of an issue than they already were, when I could have just run away from them. And as a result, I ran into this warg with no resources to deal with it. Now, in fairness, a warg is already a problem for me. I don't have anything really to deal with it. Conjure Flame, but it's fast, so you have to be especially far away. So I'm probably reading a Scroll of Fear here, but I'm going to look at my other options. Disintegration could be kind of cute. Invisibility wouldn't work. I have 6 scrolls of Enchant Weapon? Are you joking? Wow. Okay. Ice Blast and Acid like might kill it, but I'm not really in a position for might kill it. Just get out of here. This way, I guess? Alright. So, that didn't go great. Yeah, wargs are kind of an issue. I mean, Lair is going to be kind of an issue, right? Because a lot of stuff isn't, like, resistant to poison and therefore confuse. But some of that stuff, like... I don't mean to hit A there. I'm hitting, like, ZA to cast Magic Dart. And then I accidentally missed the Z button. Ah! Huh. I don't have teleport, which is what I really want for situations like this. How likely is polymorph to work? Just like if I wanted to do that. 28%, so not very. I'd like to put down like a flame cloud here, but the wargs are going to close in on me too fast. So I don't think that's really an option. I'm kind of thinking about Mokleb's help. Like a lesser servant would be really useful here if it doesn't get summoned hostile. Of course, I could use Fear again. I guess the problem with Lesser Servant is I don't have teleport, so if I get something hostile, what am I going to do about it? Right? Lesser Servant being hostile kind of makes my Fear no longer an out. You know, maybe I start with invisibility just so the priests are less of an issue. And then I try to deal with the wargs with my wands. That seems okay. Yeah, one more acid on both of them is pretty useful. Alright, maybe I need a little bit more firepower than that. Come on, stop missing. Let's just empty the whole wand into these jerks. Alright, there they go. And now the invisibility is letting me stab and stopping them from smiting. Oh my god, it's a mess in there. I think Ice Blast should be pretty good. Yeah, sure. God, what a juicy Ice Blast. But like, I don't really need it anymore. Everything in there I can just tab. Invisibility is just so good against enemies who can't see through it anyway. Alright, so I mean, you know, we spent 1 potion and 4 charges of a wand on that. I think that's quite reasonable. Oh, a dagger of electrocution, huh? That might be better than a short sword of venom, honestly. I think it is. They can just do so much damage when they hit. Oh, so this is Lair. And there were orcs guarding Lair for some reason? That seems weird. There were also orcs guarding Orc, of course, which is much more normal. But this is actually really great. Having a non-poison weapon, right, means that we have finally a solution for poison-resistant enemies, as long as they're not too outrageously powerful. Right, we can, oh, this wasn't Orc, huh? Okay, just a bunch of orcs hanging out here for no reason. Oh, maybe they're up here? No? Anyway, an electric dagger is a good way of dealing with poison-resistant guys. How much of these do I want? I don't know, like 6? 6 seems fine. I'm just gonna leave Pike all alone and head to Lair, basically. And I think once I'm done training fighting and dodging to 6, I'll work on some invocations to make better use of Mock Web stuff. But I think that'll wait for the next episode. This is a good break right before Lair. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.